Guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So just had to unplug my phone. It was going dead from that long ass video. Anyways, my battery's still charging, so I really don't have time to wait for it. This project has already taken me longer than I wanted it to. So anyways, so I packed grease into it. What I did is I lubed up the entire S-cam, the whole shaft, but I also put a bunch of grease in each one of the openings, as you can see right there. And then I added this plate. So on the instructions, and as you can see, my old S-cam, the one that's still functioning, that one does not have a plate around here between the housing and the S-cam. But this, the kit came with this plate. And on the instructions, on this one here, it does not show the plate next to the, so this is the S-cam right here. It does not show a plate right there. It shows a regular washer, but on this one, it does show a plate, and then 7 being an orange seal, and then you have the bushing. So I don't know what is right and what is wrong, but it would make sense to add this plate, being that there is no washer that's big enough to get around the S-cam that I showed you guys earlier. So, and this looks like it actually goes because of the contour of the housing right here and the line that this is on. And then the same thing for this bottom one. You can see, or can you? Yeah, that goes in line with this as well. So it looks like it belongs. It does not get fastened, but I assume with the pressure of the S-cam, once I start putting on those washers and the slack adjuster, and it really can only rotate so far because of that bend and because of the nut. So I think it's probably, and it fits tight on there. So as you can see with the S-cam, there's no more movement. So it was definitely bad bushings, and like I said, when I looked on the spleen on the old one, they didn't look eaten up or anything, but you could see some wear marks from where it was sitting against the bushings. So now we just have to take our rear washers. Where did I mark them? Right here. All right, so now we got the rear part. And those are the ones I marked right there with the black little ticks. So we got the, and this is not an automatic slack adjuster. It's a manual. So it looks like, being that we have the bushing, 26, whatever the case is. Anyways, I'm going to get these washers and that spring clip. I'm going to go ahead and grab them so I can just put them on. All right, guys. So on my old slack adjuster, God, I can't wait to get this shit cleaned up. I hate working like this. You can see that there was an old seal here and how it's put in with the crease on the outside, then the thick part on the inside. So that was how that was. Now on the other side though, there's like a big rubber gasket or something like that, but it didn't give me any of that for the kit. It did give us 2 of these. So the reason why I showed you that is because that's the way it needs to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert. Let me put you on pause. I gotta clean this. All right, so I'm going to put it in how the other one was, like so. Pop it in there. And then I'm going to put the orange one on the other side. Like I said, it didn't give me a big... I don't know. Oh, actually, this is the side. Okay. All right, that side is thicker. Oh, okay. All right. So that just comes straight on the slack adjuster. And then you have to, so you have to add the the inside gasket like I just did. So that, okay, so that's permanent on there, this big gasket. That orange one goes on that side. Now I have my washer. So it comes with these washers and then the snap ring. But I have to get up underneath the truck. So I'm gonna bring my phone, and they have 4 of these real thin washers. I think that's whether if you need them or not. I will find out. And then there's a thick washer that goes, I think like that. But anyways, I have to look on the sheet. I just wanted to show you guys those 2 seals. If you're doing a slack adjuster, we're in it this deep, I might as well do it. So now it's just, we have to get underneath the truck and get to that part of it. And then we have to put the 2, the 2 cotter pins in, and then we'll be done. So I'm gonna put you on pause and get up underneath the truck. So actually, I did look at this. So if you notice here on 25, where it's pointing to right there, number 25, there it says orange seal automatic. All right, so that's where the orange seal is supposed to go. Yeah, I believe so. So the slack adjuster's going on, like, all right. Let me see. I just want to show you, yeah, it does say orange seal, so I'll put you back on pause. All right, guys, I'm going to do this one washer at a time if I can videotape it. So you're going to, this is considered the fat washer, I guess. So that's going to be your first to go on. And then, let's see, 17. And then 24 is the seal. And then we have the slack adjuster will go on. And then the orange seal. All right, so let me get the slack adjuster. I'm going to put you on pause. All right, guys, change of plans. So you're going to have to put that washer and that black seal, the one I told you went inside the slack adjuster, don't do that. Because when I'm trying to push the S-cam, so first you got to pull the S-cam out because you got to slide that the slack adjuster down into that fork down there. So it's really difficult if you put the seal in first and you're trying to, because the seal sits really snug around the axle part. It sits, once you get to the splines there, you got to push it on because it's on there pretty tight. That's what she said, and that's what he said. So anyway, so don't do that. And then the orange one, don't do that one either. So just put the washer on, and then the seal, and then I'm going to try to put the slack adjuster on. I'll tell you how that goes. I'll put you on pause. All right, guys, I've been at this for a little while now, trying to get this slack adjuster on. I think I finally got it. Let me grab my flashlight. Shit. Over here. You can see I have because the slack adjuster, you have to put it down in that fork, and you can't put it on an angle. It's got to go straight in. So you have to actually feed the S-cam in with that thick washer and then that rubber gasket. You have to push it on a little at a time, and then you got to push it from this side. So I've been working on this for a while. So I think I finally got it. I would definitely recommend doing this or doing it this way. Do not put that gasket onto the slack adjuster. You're going to have to kind of roll it on there. It's very tricky. I'm going to put you on pause. All right, thank God. About time. So you got to get it so it's flush on there. The problem that's hard is you got the splines, I don't know, I think that's what they call them, the splines on the S-cam, and then you have them on the inside where the round part is, like you're looking at my flashlight, is splines as well. So it actually, or like spider gear or whatever they call it. Anyways, it was a little bit pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie. However, you can get it from up top. Like I said, if you take a long flat tip screwdriver, and once you get that thing worked on there, you can take the screwdriver behind it and kind of work the rubber, that seal, onto the it's really I think it's very challenging. So anyways, so that's pretty much that. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish putting on the spacers if needed. So we still have the regular big washer, and then 4 thin washers if you need them. Whatever it takes, because you're going to have to, the final thing you're going to put on is a snap ring. So you want to make sure, like I actually cleaned that one right there, and you want it to be like that. I mean, you don't want any play in there, essentially. So that snap ring is going to be your final securement. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause, and I'm going to try it. All right, guys, before you do that, don't forget your orange seal. It's got to go on like that. And then you got to work it on there. And then you just take a screwdriver. Did I bring one of these here? Yeah. You're going to kind of just... Man, this is super difficult to do. You don't have to get gorilla on it. Sorry if I'm getting off of the thing with the camera. I'm trying to keep my eyes on it as I do it. Just make sure it's seated. Don't get crazy on it or gorilla. It'll go in there on its own. You don't have to really force it. And then you could see that groove in there, right? That's where your snap ring has to fit up to. So if you look at that one right there, it's got to be flush. So that's why they give you the extra washers. I'm gonna put you on pause. All right, guys, I got that on. Now, as you can see where that groove is, you can barely see the groove. That's what you want. So what I did was, after I put the orange seal on, then you put this thicker washer on there that comes in the kit. Now you can see my groove right there. That's where the snap ring is supposed to go in. And then I have a little bit more. Well, they give you 4 of these real thin washers, and it's for that reason. You don't want any play in there. You want that thing to be perfectly tight. Now she's flush. So now when I put my snap ring on, she will not move. I'm going to put you on pause and get that snap ring on. All right, guys, so you can get a better understanding from up here. I added a second thin washer. So when she's on there, she's flush. You can still see the indentation right there. That's perfect right there. Now the snap ring will fit on. So I'm going to put you guys on pause again. We'll see what's up. All right, guys, I'm having a really hard time with the snap ring. You're going to have to figure that out yourselves. But I did take the other one off, so there is just one thin washer, and I think it was just a little bit too thick. That's what he said and she said. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, now all I got to do after I get the snap ring on, then I just have to put the 2 pins in with the cotter pins, and that's it. That's your S-cam. So it everything works real nice. It rotates, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to end the video. I don't think you guys need to know any more than this. As long as she's in there tight, that's all that matters. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.